Hello and welcome back to Alua Games. It's Tectonica time, and I'm back here on Excalibur. Check it out. I have dug out a new hole to build and process those Atlantium chunks, and we're going to put it right there, the processors. We're also going to put some tops on some of these buildings, all of them, and we have dug our way to the next map. And we have pushed through to freight, and then below that it says excavation halted, contact freight administrator office, and it's not taking any more drill bits. So I thought, let's take the time to explore freight, do some treasure hunting.
Warning, elevator self-repair disrupted. Refer to administration control console.
I can't tell if we need a new excavator bit or if all we have to do is reset a switch in that office breaker. It looks like the door is locked. Head over there and check it out.
One 1,200 megajoules.
Seems like an electrical problem. If we can get enough juice into this thing, we should be able to keep heading up. I'm not detecting any more debris above us.
Yes. Hopefully we will find other, more established areas of the expedition still intact, though I fear that this collapse has most likely spread.
Even so, we might find other people who got left behind. Nobody deserves to be alone in a place like this.
No. But until we can contact Command, our primary mission to industrialize this world remains, sector by sector, if necessary.
Sir, with all due respect, don't you think rescuing the crew has to come first?
I do not. We are on a mission to return resources to Earth that will impact the lives of billions. It is greater than any of us. But even so, look at all we have built to come this far. These factories are what have enabled us to augment the signals, open the doors, and discover the tools that have made it possible to learn everything we could. Soon the electricity of those same machines will help us rekindle this elevator, and hopefully carry us one step closer to the truth. I will not pretend to share your priorities, Sergeant, but I can assure you they are intertwined.
Fine. We'll build the factories, especially if it helps us dig people out of the tin cans they sent us down here in. But if it comes down to choosing between a life and a lost cause, I know where I stand.
I will tell you when all is lost. For now, we must remain focused on the restoration of this elevator. Also, the Excalibur was not a tin can.
Okay, so this floor is powered. This floor is not. I suppose this is sitting on this floor and not this floor. Takes a cable. The elevator does not have a place to plug in a cable, so we probably need a voltage. A voltage right there. We just need some processor units. 2. Let's go to Victor, our production plant, and see if we can just grab some processors over here. I think we even have that ingredient. Yeah, we have it right here, ready to grab. We got 500 of those now. Let's go over here. It says we could make 11. Sure. We'll do that. Does that leave us with any leftover processors? Yeah. does. It didn't take that many. It must have took a lot of other ingredients. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm going to put those processors back that I don't need. No use in making more. And it probably started filling up as soon as it's already made 17. Yep. But we only needed like 1. And we made 11. And I already got some voltage cable on me. I do believe it is, yeah, 450. So let's go back to freight and see if this will work. I'm going to put it right there because I want this room for conveyor belts in the future if I need them. And that's not going to work. Okay. I don't want... You know, this back corner will work great, I suppose. I'm going to have to find a different place to put it, so yeah. I'm just going to put it right here in the corner. And that's going to allow me the room for the plugs. Alright, we have 1,200 megajoules. Let's repair. Now it wants more. Atlantum ingots, advanced circuits, and steel frames.
Power restored to EFES control room. Awaiting executive level security authorization.
Handing this one over to you, sir.
Yes.
Do not be concerned. System receive authorization Zeta 17.
Request
Open the door.
denied. Authorization restricted to flag officers.
That should not have occurred.
Okay.
Flag officers. Wait, I remember them. Pacific did this?
Please, I need a moment to concentrate. A memory is taking form. System, receive Phoenix Protocol Omega 15.
Stand by. Confirming planet-wide eligibility. Phoenix protocol confirmed. Interbiome network detected. Fulfill production quota to access control room.
A production quota?
Yes. Yes, I remember now.
Sir, are you alright?
The quota is unbreakable, Sergeant. We must fulfill it to proceed.
Sir, that isn't the point. These elevators aren't supposed to have quotas that prevent them from moving. This is captivity. This is not what the expedition was about.
There's no need to reach conclusions prematurely. It may be that this quota was instituted to compensate for catastrophic loss of production elsewhere. Or everywhere.
If the loss was that catastrophic, our crew could be in trouble in any sector, anywhere.
Yes, and we are standing before the only way to reach them. Groundbreaker, you will show this quota what I know you are capable of. Proceed.
Alright.
Freight elevator system office access offline. Refer to local terminal for instructions.
So I suppose that panel will unlock that door later. Let's just explore the area then. More Kindle Vine. A new plant to scan. I think we've covered this territory. Copper. Nothing up here. I like the reflection of the water on the walls. These little bars of lights. It's nice. This plant is huge and not scannable. We've got stalactites, iron, a nice pretty waterfall. We got some islands out here. Iron again. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Kindle Vine off this one. And there's Kindle Vine on that one too, so let's just get up here. Grab that. And we're just clearing some of these islands. Alright. We got a cave opening over here where the waterfall comes in. So many lily pads. Love the lily pads. Always destroying the lily pads. There's another opening. There's more copper. Oh, it's those plants. I'm just going around the main chamber. We haven't done that one island over there, the elevator. But I think we've swept all the other islands.
I remember having to put an auto shield field up around those cauldron giant plants to keep them from getting chopped down. We realized early on that natural sources of light were worth keeping around. Plenty of room to build factories by cutting into walls. You don't always need to kill the view.
Yes, but Kindle Vine makes fuel. And we will figure out refined diesel one day. It's a plan. Okay. Let's go up, see what we can find. It's like a staircase. And we have a balcony view of the lake. I keep looking around the base of these for upgrades, and I hope I don't miss one. It's the plant. So many waterfalls here. Alright, let's take a look at the map. The map says the end of the map is probably around where that river is. And there's no chambers over there. This is a huge chamber. And we've got a copper deposit. An iron deposit. What is that green? To our left. Right. I should be facing it. Yep. Atlantium deposit. Let's switch this up to a 9x9. Alright, it's definitely an Atlantium deposit. I'm just going to clear out this area a little. I was trying to find the bottom. I think we have found the bottom there. And when we get to it, if we need to get to it, we'll know where to put the floor. So that looks like a rather large chunk of Atlantium there. And another one over here. Somewhere. Is that it right there? I think that's it right there. We should be looking. Yep, it's just right up here on this wall. Find a place for some bombs. Find the bottom of it. That's what we're after. I guess I can. Looks like we found the bottom. Alright, so it's just right there. We need that. So that's 2 Atlantium deposits. And this river up here ends over there. No other cavern. I'm thinking we need to go the island in front of the elevator. We didn't explore that one, right? So that would be this one. We explore this island, and then we take off down a cave we haven't gone before. Okay, we did explore that one. I was looking over this way. Oh, is that? That's not an island. Alright. I think we're good to go. We got some green dots over there by the elevator. Oh. I think they're inside the building. Something is right. Oh, that's another Atlantum deposit. Okay, so there's a little bit of Atlantum here on this map. Yep, definitely Atlantum. I like to scope out the bottom. Yep. It's right there. Just a little nugget. That one's so small, I just figured what the heck. I believe we have cut that one out and got rid of all the green sparkly rocks. Alright, there's another one. Is there... Okay, that's the room. That's, yeah, all those greens are in the room. Or that office and storage supply. So I'm going to head over this way. Keep an eye on the mini-map. Now, we have, this is not a bad place to build a factory. You got your iron, your copper, your Atlantum. Just build it all right here on freight. But there is another area. And now we're in it. I want to swap over to the scanner. Just trying to sweep out this cavern. There's an iron deposit right there. We could just show it a little better. It's a good size iron deposit. I'd say that's a 2-story iron deposit. You may be able to squeeze in a third, but I don't know about that. I don't know how thick it is. There's the front. So in this cavern we got a front of iron. What do we got on this beach? Looks like black soil. And that's it. Go over to the map. Zoom out. This looks like a floor designed for you to build a factory on. Yep. We could move production up here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Or just build a new production plant up here and start making those red machines to speed things up. I'm going to open some of these up. Now, this one, it goes down to here. You could probably start putting the drills one level down. I'm not certain, but I'm always trying to squeeze that extra area out of it. It goes that far that way. I think that's it for this one. And I don't know how thick it is. That's the front face for that iron deposit. And then we have the Atlantum deposit up the hill, right in that area. And we have a copper deposit right there. You can barely see it. Let's go ahead and see how big that is. It looks like we're on the corner of it. Let's go down. Okay, so it's about right there. Just clear this out a little. Still got copper coming out. And that's the end of it there. Shaving off the top a little. Checking out the thickness a little. This is one of the only copper deposits I think we found. Whereas I think we found 3 Atlantum deposits. We're just digging this out. Alright, that's the size of that copper deposit. And we got some more Atlantum up there that we already blew out. And We got a big Atlantum deposit up there, and that would feed us for a long time. Yeah, the green on that one is just peeking through. But over here, it looks like nothing but the stairway up to the Atlantum. So, I believe that's 2 iron deposits, 1 copper, a large Atlantum deposit right there, and a couple of small ones, and no treasure chests, but a building to work our way into. Now it's wanting Atlantum ingots and advanced circuits, which require Atlantum ingots to make, and we do have enough advanced circuits already just from scrummage. But we need to get to work on those Atlantum ingots. And that's what we're working on here at Excalibur. Where I've dug out this new hole. So I'm going to grab some chunks right here. You know what? I want to grab just a few more. I did turn off the blasting production by just turning the belt. Because we don't have anything to do with the chunks yet. So, I'm just coming over here. Oh, and when I dug out this hole, I found another Atlantum nugget that we had not noticed before. It was, well, behind all this rock wall we dug from here back. And up a ways. Put in some scaffolding to dig up. Alright. So, for experimentation's sake, I'm going to throw down a thrasher, a smelter, and that's just a red smelter. We can put down the red smelter for experiments. There it is, blast smelter. And we're probably going to need an assembler. Alright. The thresher says it can take any of these. So I want to put one of these in there. And it looks like it wants to take a while. Yep, it definitely wants to take a while. Okay, so you can't put the Atlantum into the blast smelter, nor can you put it in there. So we're just going to wait one chunk. One Atlantum chunk turns into clay and Atlantum powder. Didn't expect the clay. That threw me. Alright, so we're going to have a clay residue. And one Atlantum turns into one powder. One powder, but we got...
Task inbound. Smelting Atlantum ingot. Supply threshers with Atlantum ore to produce Atlantum powder. Combine Atlantum powder with Kindlebine extract and Shiverthorn extract to produce Atlantum mixture. Smelt Atlantum mixture into Atlantum ingot.
Okay. Well, we prepared to experiment and they just let us know everything. That's the way it goes. So that's copper and iron infused. There's a Atlantum mixture. So we need those two ingredients. Some of that, and we just head over here and fall off. Actually, let's just go out here. Nope, that's fiber. Must be down here. There it is. Just grab some of this. Do the take resources. Run back over here. And it makes some powder. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna let that run. It doesn't want fuel. Maybe that was not enough powder. Ten powders. 10 powders make 5. So about half the powder. But if we use a blast smelter, alright, we're going to need 10 powders. Alright, we got 10 powders. And we just add a bunch of bombs. And it makes all 10 into 10. Oh, definitely the blast smelter. Yep. Okay. We're going to need thrashers to thresh the chunks. And they go so slow. So I'm thinking maybe instead of just a field of 9, we might want a field of 18. Double it up, because they take a while to thresh. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it to all concrete. And I think I want to put the building right here. Yep. And that can hold 2 rows. I kind of want to line these up together. Just like that. All right. 23 squares long. Will house 9 threshers. So I'm just gonna we dug out just enough to fit this plan in. and it does not want to click where I want it to click. So I want to go down here and do it. Okay. How about we put that there so it can't go over there, and there we go. That's what I needed to do. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. Take it back to here. And we put the back wall on. Oh, and we make it this tall. Let's put it right there. Put on a little bit of a corner piece. Add this up. Find some threshers. Alright, we have 14 threshers on us. We want 18. So we gotta run down to Victor. Get some threshers. Didn't expect to run out of those. But it happens. Now, I'm going to take a peek over here while I'm here into the production. It says we could be making red smelters and red drills. So let's do that while we're here. Right. I want to put this chest right here. With a red display. Okay, so these are the drills. We're gonna probably transport all those drills over here. Put in a couple of inserters under here. One there. One there. Set this to red drill. Just gotta find it. Okay. Must be up. There it is. Red drill. Cooling fans, processors, and drills. That's not too hard. Looks like we're already shipping drills somewhere. Probably for those purple. And it's come to a standstill. Yeah. Alright. We're going to bring a drill line in right here. And it's right there. We're just going to borrow it. Like that. And stick it there. Right, yep. So that's going to take the drills. And we are making the cooling fan ingredient and putting it in a chest somewhere out here. And it's overstocked as well. But it has not been shipping out. It's time to change that. I'm going to run it over here. Okay. So that's the conveyor belt. I need to find where I'm putting the drills at. Is it past the blue plant? Yep. Alright. So we got a ways to move it. I suppose going over the conveyor belts is just fine. And we just feed it straight in there. And there's the cooling fans. What was the other ingredient? Processors. We just messed with the processor box. We're going to bring that ingredient over as well. Okay, processors want electronics and plant matter. And copper wire. Alright. Iron. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. We might just have to make the processors in line. So we just throw an assembler back here. And we tell him we want him to make processors. There they are, processors. And we need a delivery system. So I'm thinking right there. And right there. Alright, that looks great. Now he wants plant matter and electronics. And electronics is another assembler. And copper wire is another assembler. And see, we run out of room there. We turn it sideways. Let's just do that. We pull in some electronics and copper wire. All right. That brings the copper wire in. And we're going to move the copper wire over. And that doesn't look good. Oh, there. Okay. That's iron way down there. Alright. I was looking at steel thinking it was iron. Alright. And we bring the iron in there. And that will produce us electronics. And we send these electronics right on over here to the processor, where he receives said electronics. Oh yeah, we gotta go over here and we gotta limit this guy. Usually 3 boxes for production machines. And he wants plant matter. Okay. We do have a problem with the plant matter. That is going to fix another problem. Where is the plant matter? It's nowhere. Alright. I guess I need to figure this out. And if I come over this way, sooner or later I find the plant matter frames. And they came from this line. Mm-hmm. So they are this empty line right here. Alright. We're going to come over here. And we put the whole line in backwards. The fastest way to fix this is to delete it and do it again. The other way to do this is to constantly spin everything till it's going where you want. Alright. That one, I don't know if I could fix that. We didn't stretch it out far enough for it to have a a gray bar to click on. Okay. Going to change that. There's one way to get rid of a conveyor belt that won't register for deletion. Alright. Now the next thing would be to go to the elevator and pick out a spot. So we got blue coming in here, purple coming in there. We got iron coming out here. I honestly have no idea what goes there. 6th floor. What number is Excalibur? 7. Well, if it's only 2, I don't want to rob from it. Steel is 3. And all these places are backed up. Three. I want to take this one. This one. This one leaves him 3. And I got 3. So I'm good. Once we get the stack inserters, that's going to speed it up a lot. Anyway, I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to take that, and I want to switch this to 2, because Victor, that's where we're at. Yep, 2. That's why it changed green. And I'm going to go on up to Excalibur. And the reason I'm switching it to 2 is because the plant matter we were shipping out does not. It got stalled. And for now, I'm thinking 4, just like we did the other one. I mean, we have nothing else to ship out. So we just start shipping it there. And that will help get rid of it. And then we go to Victor. Victor. And we are going to put them in right there. They need to go straight in. And I know how to do that. I'm just gonna have to delete this line right here. And bring it out to here. That's fine. Cap that off like that. And I'm just going to bring this line straight down here like that. Yep, there we go. Everything's looking as I want it to. Make sure the arrow's pointing the right way. Alright. You know what? I'm going to go out the other side. I know everything else is going down those stairs that way. Nope, nope, nope. See there? Almost. Put that conveyor belt in the wrong way again. Yep. Just going to ship it out this way. Alright, we're going to place it right there like that. And I just got a bad feeling. Yeah, I was so determined. See, we are shipping these things. What am I doing? We are currently at Victor. We are shipping out. So we need to turn this conveyor belt around. And change these. I'm going to just cut that there like that. That's the way I want it. And we're going to tell him, look, we want you to pull out the plant matter. And we're going to copy it, paste it, and paste it. Now we're going to take the plant matter on over to the plant matter plant. Actually, I'm going to take it over to the fuel pod plant. I might need to take it over to the actual source, because the plant matter frames aren't getting made as fast as I wished. So to do that, I'm going to put that down right there. Switch this over to the flow of the downhill slope. And then we're just going to go straight from there. We find ourselves at the drop shaft. And we're just going to put all that right there. Try and notice whether that's blue or green, or blue or red. And it says, you've ran out of conveyor belt. Oh, we only have 16 conveyor belts left. We need to pick up some conveyor belts. So with that, we figure out where we put the conveyor belts in the store. They're right there. That looks right. Alright. And now the plant matter has caught up with us. It is blue. We drop some more. And some more. Then we gotta go over one. And we may be able to keep going down right there. Yeah. Now, over this way, we have those thresher lines. And I'm thinking I actually want to be over the blue stuff. Alright, here is the Kindlevine threshers, which makes you the Shiverthorn threshers. And the plant matter gets out here. And this is fully collected. Now, I'll just get down here and look and see that there's already an intersection there. So we need to get a block away. And just drop that down in there. And that's going to bring in the plant matter from our plant at Excalibur. And that will increase that'll increase plant matter frame production, along with fuel production and more. So we're going to ride these rails on up. I think it's faster. And we will see some plant matter frames coming down before too long. Yep, everything's looking good. I shut down the bombing plant because of the plant matter fiasco, but here we're constantly making fuel out of plant matter. It's constantly getting burned off. So there's hope for it to continue running. So I'm going to turn the plant back on while we try to figure this out. Just like that. And that will start the flow over here and the flow over here. The plant matter is getting shipped out. That sounds good. And we now have Mach 2 drills in production. It's one of the few things that we can upgrade at this time before we get those green ingots. And we got some red smelters. And that looks like it for now. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.